Yo, how's it going guys? Y5K, welcome to a brand new custom tactics video on FC25 after the latest patch. Now, we have got the 4-2-3-1 formation, the second variation. The one that comes with a right mid and a left mid, which is, in my opinion, one of the best formations and one of the best balanced formations. If you have tried this formation before, you know how good of a balanced formation it is. Absolutely fantastic on the attack. You will get so many options on the attack with the right mid, left mid, center attacking mid, all playing next to each other with these custom tactics. Not only that, also on the defense, it's a really good defensive formation. In my opinion, if you ask me, is it better than the 4-2-1-3 formation? Now, I would say the 4-2-1-3 is a better attacking formation. But the 4-2-3-1 is a better formation on the defense 100% because your right mid and left mid sometimes will help you on the defense, and that will give you the 4-4-2 shape on the defense, which is really good. And what's wrong with this gameplay and this game? Please someone tell me in the comments. However, with that being said, let's jump straight into the custom tactics. Now, first thing first, here's the code if you want to copy these custom tactics straight to your game. Now, starting things up with the build-up style, as you can see, I'm going with balance. And if you want to go with counter, if you want to see more players trying to get in behind and get more motion on the attack, you can go with counter with this formation. It's really good. But in the end, for me, balance is the best thing to use in my opinion. With that, you're going to see players coming short. At the same time, you're going to see players trying to get in behind. It will make it a balanced formation to use in game. Moving on into defensive approach, I'm going with the 70 depth. And like I always say about defensive approach, it's up to you and your play style. If you don't like to play with high press, you can go with 50. For me, I like to play with high press and I recommend you to use high press with this formation. You have got 2 CDMs on this formation, so you don't have to worry about counter attacks at all. Let's move on into the player rules, and here's what the formation will look like with the ball. Almost same thing with the ball or without the ball. Let me go through the player rules that I'm using before I explain these custom tactics. On the left CDM, I'm using the holding player rule with roaming, and as we all know, with that, he won't help you on the attack. He's gonna stay back while attacking. On the right CDM, I'm using the deep playing playmaker with roaming as well. With that, he will play like a box-to-box in game. He's gonna help you on the attack, and when you lose the ball, of course, he's a CDM. He's gonna come back on the defense. Shadow striker on the center attacking mid, inside forward with attack on the right mid and left mid. Advance forward with attack on the striker, fullback on the right back and left back, and defender on the right center back and left center back. Now let me explain these custom tactics for you in game just by looking at the formation with the ball. As you can see, you're gonna have 4 players helping you on the attack and playing next to each other. That's gonna be the right mid, left mid, center attacking mid, and the striker. You're gonna see your right mid and left mid cutting inside, playing next to the center attacking mid and always trying to get in behind. So for the right mid and left mid with these custom tactics, you need players who can easily get in behind and break the defense line, and I highly recommend you to use players who has got the inside forward plus. I am absolutely loving Pedro Neto as the right mid. He's gonna cut inside, always try to get in behind wherever there's space. You're gonna see him trying to get in behind and trying to break the defense line. And because of the inside forward play rule, you're not gonna see them providing with, no, most of the times you're gonna see them cutting inside, playing next to the center attacking mid. You can actually play a tiki-taka with this formation if you want to. And for the right mid and left mid, you should be using players who has got really good shooting, and if you use players who has got the finish shot play style plus, that would be perfect for your right mid and left mid. They will cut inside and they will be available to go for a long finish. I'm using Sane and Pedro Neto. They both has got the finish play style plus, and I'm absolutely loving them both in game. Now for the center attacking mid with these custom tactics, you will feel like you have got 2 strikers in game, not only 1. That's because if you are using a player who has got the shadow striker plus, that time he will play like a center forward in game. You're gonna see him trying to get in behind, trying to break the defense line. He won't be playing as a proper center attacking mid. No, he's gonna play like a center forward in game, and I highly recommend you to use a player who has got the shadow striker plus player rule. As you can see from the clips that I'm showing you, my center attacking mid Pele always trying to get in behind, always trying to break the defense line. He has got the shadow striker plus. So with these custom tactics, you need a player who can get in behind. You need a player with really good pace. And of course, he's a center attacking mid. He's gonna be your playmaker in game. You must be using a player who's got really good passing. A player who can deliver a good through pass every time you want him to, because your right mid, left mid, and the striker will always try to get in behind, and you're gonna see them always trying to break the defense line. The center attacking mid is gonna be the player to assess them all. Also, you should be using a player who's got really good dribbling. Sometimes you need to hold up the play. The center attacking mid is gonna be the player to hold up the play. You're always gonna see him coming short to receive a pass. So with him you can hold up the play, you can wait for players to trying to get in behind. And like I said, if you are using a player who's got the Shadow Striker plus, he's gonna play like a center forward in game, not like a center attacking mid. If there's space, you're gonna see him trying to get in behind, which is really good. And with these custom tactics, you must be using a player who's got the Shadow Striker plus if you want this formation and these custom tactics to work out for you in game. It will give you more options on the attack. If your striker couldn't get in behind, you're gonna see your center attacking mid trying to get in behind. Basically, it will give you more options and he's gonna play like a center forward in game. Now for the striker, as you can see, I'm using the advanced forward with attack. With that, as we all know, as an advanced forward, you're always gonna see him trying to get in behind, you're always gonna see him trying to break the defense line, and as an advanced forward, he's not gonna help you on the build up at all. You're always gonna see him trying to get in behind and literally staying on the defense line, trying to get in behind and trying to break the defense line. So with these custom tactics, you need a player who can get in behind easily, you need a player who has got at least 90 pace, and I recommend you to use a striker who has got 5-star weak foot, if not 4-star weak foot, because as we all know, with this formation you only have got one striker. Sometimes you're gonna see him trying to get in behind on the right side, and sometimes you're gonna see him trying to get in behind on the left side. So sometimes you're gonna see him finishing with his right foot, and sometimes you're gonna see him finishing with his left foot. That's why I recommend you to use a striker who has got at least 4-star weak foot, if not 5-star weak foot. Now let's go back into the CDMs. Like I said, your right CDM is going to play like a box to box in game. He's not gonna play like a proper CDM. No, he is actually going to help you on the attack. So you need a player with good all-rounded stats as your right CDM. You need a player who can score, assist, and dribble on the attack. At the same time, you need a player who can defend, intercept, and stop a counter attack, because he is going to play like a box to box. You're gonna see him on the attack there for you. If you wanna pass it to him, if you wanna hold up the play with him, you can do that with your right CDM. He's gonna be an extra option for you on the attack. If you have got a player who has got the power shot play style plus, for example, that would be perfect, because like I said, on the attack you're gonna see him standing there and waiting to receive a pass. Basically, he's going to be an extra option for you on the attack, and of course when you lose the ball, he's gonna come back on defense. If he couldn't stop the counter attack, you're gonna find your left CDM staying back while attacking and not helping you on the attack. Basically, for the left CDM, I'm using the holding player rule with roaming. With that, he's not gonna help you on the attack, he's gonna play like a proper CDM. Right here, you need a proper CDM, a player with absolutely great defending and physicality, and of course good pace as well. You don't have to care about his shooting, passing, or dribbling in game. The most important things for your left CDM is his defending, physicality, and pace. You need a player who can stop the counter attack every time you want him to. He's not gonna help you on the attack, so don't care about his shooting, passing, or dribbling. You're only gonna see him intercepting, tackling, and stopping a counter attack in game. Now for the defense, right back and left back won't help you on the attack. Basically, I'm using the full back player rule with them. They're gonna stay back while attacking, they won't help you on the attack. Same thing for the right center back and left center back defender player rule. And for the goalkeeper, I'm using the sweeper keeper. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, these are all the player rules and the custom tactics that I'm using with the 4-2-3-1-2, the second variation. Absolutely loving this formation. It's a really good balanced formation. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the video done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.